Hi, welcome to In the Red Corner again. Thanks for joining, and whoever comes across this channel, please, if you can, please subscribe. It would be much appreciated. And thanks to new members again who's joined, all new subscribers. Thanks, really appreciated that, and took me by surprise. Really good. Slowly but surely, channel's building up, and if I get to a stage I can improve channel by getting new equipment and everything else and proper background as well, what's not just like a wall, but things like that, you know, in future, just small steps first of all. So I just thought I'd do a video about ratings for players over last season. I will tell when I get to the player who I am voting for my player at season overall. You know, forget about the official one. These are my version of it and my opinions. So you know, it's all a matter of opinions. Some people might agree with me, some people might disagree. That's fine. That's what it's all about. So let's have a look then. So in no particular order, I'll start with Callum Styles. Bit disappointing, really, I thought, this season. No, like he was season before, but you can say that for most of the players, really. Personally, I think he's better as a wing back rather than playing in midfield. But yeah, I think this season's been very, very disappointing from him, and I think if he's honest, I think he'd probably say the same, really. But like I say, you can say the same for most players. So yeah, overall, I'll try and give him out of 10 if I can. Styles out of 10 for season, I'll give 4 out of 10 overall. I want my duck loan players, and also, yeah, there'll be some players who I'll be missing as well, who's not played as much, like young'uns who's come in, and let's be right, they've only started it first team because we entered the team to put out, because players are either short to line under the season already, or they've supposedly got injured. So only reason they've been put in at last minute is because we wouldn't have had a team, and that played enough games for me as well. So if there's some players missing, that's why. And I'm going to do the same with loan players, but I'll give him a mention anyway. Bassey, I thought he took to the Championship really well. He played all right in some games. I found him a bit frustrating. But again, you know, Championship's an hard league to come into. But overall, I thought he did all right. And for games he played for us, I'll give him a 5, I think. Yeah, give him a 5. Ellick, as always, I think is a solid defender. Definitely will be going to end it. Well, it's end of season now, but in summer, should I say? Definitely, I'll be going to make up for the loss that we've got now. We're getting relegated. Full international as well. Yeah, solid at back as well. I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. I think he's done well. And it's difficult to say that when we finished at bottom of the table, but you know, it's not just a delicate team, but yeah, he's done all right. And what he's played at side of, you know, I think he's done well overall. Queener, again, another lone player. I think that lad's class. Definitely needs to remain in Championship without a doubt. I don't think we'll get him back, not even on loan. I think he needs to be like a higher end at Championship, like I don't know, like a Middlesbrough type of team. Looks quality, and yeah, seemed to give it his all. So out of 10, I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6. I think that's fair. Woodrow, obviously been out quite a bit injured, but before that, to be honest, I don't think he was doing much. He looked very low on confidence from start before he got injured, and that's all I can say about him, because like I said, he's been out for quite a while as well. So Woodrow overall 4 out of 10. Morris, good grafter up front, good team player. Again, gave everything in season. Once he wasn't injured, and because he always seems a bit injury prone to me anyway. But yeah, did well. And I'll give Morris 6, and that'll be another player that I'll be sad to see go, because I think he'll go again in summer as well. And I think probably Woodrow would do as well, going on that one. Matty Wolfe, yeah, I will mention him, because he has started, and he's done all right. But I just don't want everybody to get carried away with him. I think that's what happened with Moon. And I think Wolfe is one for the future, but you can't just rely on young lads. But he's done all right. He gets booked for silly things, but that's experience. You are going to get that with midfielders like this, and yeah, sometimes as well I find him frustrating to watch. But again, he's only learning, and it's not his fault. He's been thrown into the deep end because we had to. Otherwise, like I said, we wouldn't have had a full team to put out. So Wolfe, I'll give 5. I'm thinking about 4.5, 5, something like that. Gomez, again, lone player. Yeah, like I say, a lot of these are similar to other players that I've just mentioned. I do find him frustrating to watch, but I think for his first season in Championship, I think he's done well. He's found his feet quite quick. But yeah, I don't think we'll see him back. I think he won't want to play in League One, but you never know. Overall, I'll give him a 4. I think might be a bit harsh on that, but I'll give him a 4. Brad Collins, goalkeeper, and this is my player at season. By the way, is Brad Collins. I did vote him for the official one on the website. I think Collins has been our star player all the way through. I think if it weren't for him, we would have been down a few weeks before we officially won anyway. We would have let more goals in. Good keeper. And again, for a team that's finished at bottom of league, it sounds daft to say that, but good keeper. And deserves to stay in Championship, and I think he will do. If not over here, he might end up with a club abroad playing at a higher level. But yeah, my player at season, Collins, had a few mistakes, but it's to be expected in a struggling team. So, but yeah, overall, I think he deserves player at season on official website, and also from me on this channel as well. So yeah, Brad Collins, my player at season. Vita, when we did eventually play him, looked really good. Classy, something that we've lacked at back, and also win back going forward as well. Probably found it a little bit tough at latter end at season, but again, Championship's a very hard division. But yeah, again, took to Championship really well. Supposedly we've got a buy clause in him, but whether we can get him in League One remains to be seen. I'll give him I'll give him a 6, actually. Vita, I think he's done all right. Oh, Collins, out of 10, I'm going to give an 8. I think I forgot to say that about Collins. So, Brad Collins, 8. Vita 6. Iseka, not really seen much. When we have, he looked all right in fits and starts, but I don't think we've really seen enough of him. Whether we will do again, because he might be going in summer to offset squad, and if they're looking to rebuild completely, he might be one to go. So I'm not really going to rate him, but not really seen much on him. But when we have, like I say, in flashes, he's done all right. Devante Cole, disappointing with Cole. When he has played or come on, I personally don't think he's looked fit all the way through the season. He's not looked fit. Don't look a threat up front as well. No, very, very poor from him. I think he needs to be a bit wary about whether he's going to stay or get shipped out, or even if he's bothered about that. No, been very, very disappointed with Cole. I'll give Cole for season, I'll give him a 2. Like I said, might be harsh, but that's my feeling. Not going back on it. Right, and Callum Britain, again, I think he's been a bit frustrating this season to watch. Not as good as he was season before when we got into playoffs. But yeah, what he said in media, on radio, when shop, more in charge, and training's a bit hit and miss and winging it. So yeah, I don't get that, and that will have affected his confidence. Ashbaggy, when he took over, I don't think really Britain improved this season. So yeah, quite a standard season, I think, for Britain. His crossing as well is it's sometimes been painful to watch. I'll give him a 4 for season, 4 out of 10. Walton come in for the last couple of games. Again, can't really say much about him because he's not playing much, and with Collins being out, he had to come in. But yeah, like Jack Walton, I'm surprised he's still here as number 2 choice at keeper. Whether he goes this summer to a new club, because I don't think he should be a first team keeper somewhere, whether it's League One or League below, or I don't know, wherever, but I think he's a bit better than a backup keeper, if I'm honest. So yeah, can't really give him a mark. Palmer, midfield's been shocking anyway. I don't think Palmer's out cause. When he has played, he's been out of games. Games have been passing him by, except for the last couple of games at end of season. He did look all right. But now, again, I think personally, he's had a shocking season compared to what he did season before. But then again, he had Mowat outside of him, so yeah, poor, I think, from Palmer. I'm gonna give him a 2. I think 2 out of 10 overall for the season. Just not good enough, not consistent. Marsh, again, he's done all right when he's been thrown in, but like I say, if we had a full team and we were higher up, we had something to play for, we wouldn't have been playing these like Aidan Marsh. Let's be right, they've only been there just to make squad up. Done well though since he's come in. I'll give him that, but can't really give him a score because I don't think he's played enough games for me. But that's just my opinion. Kitchen, difficult one. Kitchen, I think when he did come in, because I think it was Anderson, if I remember right, who was injured, was it? Or Ellick? Might have been Ellick, actually. Anyway, 1-2, he came in for one of them, and, you know, he did all right. Sometimes he does get caught out, but again, to be expected. So while we finished at bottom at league, and at the, you know, players are going to get caught out, and that, like I said, that's why we've gone down. But yeah, gets caught out. Not the most skillful of players, but good squad player, I think. Yeah, done all right. I'll give him 4 out of 10 for that season. Anderson, I think he's done what's expected. Not really outstanding, if I'm honest. Done his job. Again, in few cases he has been caught out, but, you know, again, that's why we finished bottom at league. But yeah, just an average season for me for Anderson, so I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Josh Benson, not really playing much for me to grade him. When he does come on, that lad needs to improve. Being good enough for Championship. Whether he's going to be good for League One remains to be seen. I don't know, it seems a bit lightweight going into his tackles, and for midfielder that's not good. But I'm not going to grade him because, like I say, he's not really played that much. Shout out as well to Jordan Williams before he got injured. I thought he were doing all right. I thought Williams were doing all right, and personally I think we have missed him. Again, not the skillful of players, but yeah, he's done all right. But I'm not going to grade him because I think he got injured, December time-ish. So there we go. Victor Adebayo, again, not really playing much. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's good enough for League One. I think he does need to move on, get another club. I think that'd be best for both parties, and it might start his career. Kickstart his career. But for us now, he's never been one of my favourite players. Put it that way. But he's a tryer. He gives you that extra dimension up front, but don't get enough goals. Simple as that. And no, I'm not going to really grade him, but yeah, I think he's one that needs to definitely go in summer. And same with Clark Adore as well. Probably more or less what I've just said about Adebayo. Can find another club for me. I don't think many people will miss him as a part of the squad because it's not really made it in first team, not really held a first team place down, in and out all the time. When it comes on, he looks, I think average at best. But no, I'm not going to grade him, but yeah, definitely needs to go. So yeah, those are my players that I've rated. Like I say, if I haven't missed anybody out, it's because they even played enough, or they've just been thrown in just because last couple of games where we've had to just to make team up. It's like Happy Alm, can't rate him because how many minutes has he put in this season? So I'm not rating him. But yeah, overall, Collins for me, player at season, and rightly so. I can see Styles, Ellick, Woodrow, Morris, Collins, Britain. I think Palmer will go, but on a free. I think they'll just release him. I think Anderson will go. I think them all go for fees, and rest, I think, will either be shipped out on loan or just down to find clubs, I think. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, apparently a major shake-up next season. But yeah, there we go. I just thought I'd do that video and let me know what you think. late one, quick one. Well, not quick because we've been going 20 minutes, but one that I'm going to not spare at the moment. Just thought I'd pop it out there and let me know what you think. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.